I have asked to calculate the shape functions for this element. Have you done it? Now this is the element. See here, according to our problem statement, the xy coordinates of the node I, j, k of an interior element are, here I is 5, 4. Okay, this I is 5, 4. This one, j is 8, 6. This is, and k is 4, 8. This one means if we consider the xy coordinate system here, xy coordinate system, then if we consider this as a x-axis and this as a y-axis, this node, it is 5 centimeter in x direction, okay, and in y direction it is 4 centimeter, okay. Therefore we have taken this as a 5, 4 as a coordinates of I node, 8, 6 as a coordinates of node j, 4, 8 as a coordinates of node j, okay. After that we have to calculate the shape functions. Now you have shape function equations. uh, before that I will show you. See here, this is phi. What we have to calculate here, we have to calculate the temperature at P located at 6, 5. See here this is the point P inside the element and it is at 6, 5, 6, 5, that is 6 and 5 are the x and y coordinates of point P. Point P. This point is a point P. It has coordinate 6, 5. You have to calculate the temperature at this point. That means you have to calculate the T. Temperature at 6, 5 point. Now we have general interpolation polynomial equation. General interpolation polynomial equation is phi xy is equal to n into pi. Now here in our problem it is a thermal problem. Therefore phi is temperature, T, T is equal to n matrix into you have nodal temperature matrix, okay. Now this phi is a function of xy and this is the phi, this T is function of xy and this is the T or temperature at 3 nodes, that is this is temperature Ti, Tj and Tk. Now in expanded form this is your equation of interpolation polynomial. It is in expanded form. If you write here T at any xy, it is your ni nj nk, that is shape function matrix into Ti, Tj, Tk, okay. Now you can see here this is ni phi I, nj phi j, nk phi k. Already we have seen this equation, that is phi xy, and in place of phi xy you have T xy, okay, is equal to Ti ni, ni Ti plus nj Tj plus nk Tk. Now same thing I have written for this one temperature. You can see here temperature, that is Txy is equal to ni Ti nj Tj plus nk Tk. Now this is a variable temperature you can find at any point on the element. Now have you calculated shape functions? Have you calculated the shape functions? Akshay Patil, have you done it? Have you done the calculation of shape functions?
No, sir.
Why not?
No, no, sir.
Is it complicated? It is simple, na?
No, no, it's simple, sir.
Okay. Now I will go fast through this shape functions. Now this is in matrix form. Temperature Txy. This same equation is written in matrix form. Okay. It is Ni, Nj, Nk. This is shape function matrix. Ti, Tj, Tk. It is your nodal temperature matrix. Okay. And this is your variable temperature. After that, first we have to calculate the shape functions. Now you know the equation Ni is equal to 1 upon 2a ai plus bix plus ciy. Nj is 1 upon 2a aj plus bjx plus cjy, and nk is 1 upon 2a ak plus bkx plus cky. Now first we have to calculate the 2a. First we have to calculate the 2a, because this is common term and it is must for calculation of all shape functions. Now for 2a we have this triangular element. It is in the problem, that is I node is at 5 4, 8 6, j node, and k is at 4 8. Now Akshay Shinde, you tell me how to calculate the 2a. 2a 2a Akshay Shinde. Yes.
सर
Yes.
ते हे लिहायचं का ते पूर्ण मॅट्रिक्स लिहायचं.
Determinant of the matrix formed by coordinates. Okay, now see here, 2a is 2 into area of the triangle. Sorry, this is 4 is not required here. 2 into area of the element, it is 1 xi yi, 1 xj yj, 1 xk yk. It is not new for you. See here, every time we have to do the same calculation. Now 1 xi yi, 1 xj yj, 1 xk yk. Okay, after that I will put the values 2a here, xi yi, this is 5 and 4. Here xi is 5, yi is 4, xj yj, it is 8 6, 8 6. Next xk yk, it is 4 8, 4 8. Now 2a is equal to 1 5 4, 1 8 6 and 1 4 8. Now determinant of this, here it is not new for you, so I have taken directly answer of this, and it is 40. You check, just you check it whether it is correct or wrong. You check this value. Sairaj Shinde, is it correct? Sairaj? Okay. Hello? You switch off your microphone. Can anyone tell whether it is correct or wrong? Shreyas Chowle, is it correct? Yes. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. This is the 2a. After calculation of the 2a, you have to calculate the ai, bi, ci, aj, bj, cj, ak, bk, ck. Now what is ai? Already we have done it. Now ai is xj yk minus xk yj. Is it necessary to repeat the same thing again? If you have doubt, I will repeat it. If you don't have any doubt, then I will go fast through this. I am repeating this 3-4 times. Okay, this is ai xj yk minus xk yj. Now xj is 8, yk is 8, next xk is 4 and yj is 6. Therefore it is 8 into 8 minus 4 into 6. So 8 into 8 minus 4 into 6, you will get 40. Okay, you just check the calculations. If there is a mistake in the calculation, we will correct it. Okay, or if there is any mistake in any input, then also we will correct it. You check it. It is not complicated thing. It is very simple thing. After calculation of ai, we have to go for aj or bi. Now bi is yj minus yk, yj is 6, yk is 8, means 6 minus 8, it is minus 2. Okay, now next one, after bi we go for ci. Ci is xk minus xj, xk is 4 and xj is 8. So 4 minus 8, it is again minus 4. Okay. Or now whether these values are correct or wrong, on equations also you have to check. If anything is missing, then you can ask me. Aditya Mane, are you checking this? Now next one, Ashish LA. Now you tell me what is AJ? Ashish, AJ is, I think Ashish is absent. Ashish, Ashish आहे? Ashish,
Yes, sir.
now you
Yes,
tell AJ. AJ is, you have xk yi minus xi yk.
YK.
Yes, xk is 4, yi is 4, xi is 5, yk is 8. Means it is 4 into 4 minus 4 into 8.
8.
Okay. Okay. Is it
Yes, sir.
24? Yes. Now next one. Now bi, sorry, bj is yk minus yk is 8, yi is 4, that is 4 minus, sorry, 8 minus 4,
8 minus 4.
it is 4. Okay. Next one. Now after that, cj is xi minus xk, xi is 5, xk is 4. Okay. So it becomes 1. Okay. Now next one. Yes. If you have doubt, you can ask me. Next is AK. AK is xiyj minus xjyi. Now this becomes 5 into 6 minus 8 into 4. BK is yi minus yj. BK is this one minus 2. CK is xj minus xi, and CK is this one. Now see here, till someone has, or if anyone has any doubt in this calculation, then he can ask me. Or if you feel it is a wrong calculation, then also you can cross me, or you can ask me why this is correct, or how it is correct, or how it is wrong. Anyone? Anyone can ask the question. Digvijay Jagtap, are you doing the calculation? Jagtap,
Yes, sir.
whether it is correct or wrong?
Correct, sir.
Okay. Jyotiba. Jyotiba.
Yes,
Avsadi,
sir.
whether it is correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now you tell me what is next step. What is next step? See here we have calculated 2a. 2a is equal to 14. And we have calculated all coefficients. That is all these constants. What is next step? We have to calculate the
A.
shape functions. Okay. We have to calculate the shape functions. Now here these are the constants, and 2a is equal to, I think it is 14. Na? 14. Now we will calculate the shape functions. Now first shape function ni is equal to this one. Okay. Now you put the values of the calculated constants and this 2a, and you tell me what is ni. Sahi Patil, you tell me what is ni. Pawan Londe. Pawan Londe.
Yes.
You tell me Ni. What is Ni? What value of Ni you will get? Yes, speak. Next one. Can anyone tell this? See here, I have written here. See here, this is 2a. 2a we have already calculated. AI is this 40. Bi is minus 2 into x, and Ci is minus 4 into y. This is your Ni. Now, next one. Next, Ketan Sanap. You tell me what is the equation of Nj. Ketan Sanap. Kunal Patil. Can you tell me what is the equation of Nj? Yes, speak. Nj.
Yes, 1 upon 2 into bracket AJ plus BJX plus CJY.
Yes, it is correct. Now you
1
put,
upon 14, 1 upon 14
yes. Yeah.
bracket minus 24
Hmm.
plus 4 BJX.
Hmm.
Sorry, plus 4 BJX
Yes.
plus 1Y.
Yes, yes, it is correct. Now you see this one. This is your Nj. Next one. Next, Toramkar. Madhav Toramkar. You tell me Nk. What is the equation of Nk? Madhav Toramkar. Mahesh Zalte. Now you tell me AK is minus 2, BK is minus 2x plus CK is y.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Solving.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
1 by 2a.
1 by 2a. Yes, I have written here. AK, yes.
AK is minus 4. No, sorry.
Minus
AK
2.
minus 2.
Yes.
Yes. BK is minus 2.
Yes.
Minus 2x plus CK is 3y.
Yes, yes. NK
And
is this one. Okay. Now,
yes.
now, Mahesh, again you tell me how we can check the shape functions.
Put the values of x and y for the coordinates.
For the nodes.
Coordinate.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now see here. Now first I will check the Ni. For Ni, if I put x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 4, how much value I will get? Ni at this location. What value I will get? Is it 1? Yes, it is 1. Means your first shape function is correct. Now second shape function I will check at this point. Now you put the value of coordinates of j node in shape function nj. How much value you will get? Nj?
0.
How it is 0? Nj at j?
1.
1.
1.
Is it correct? Now you check nk at k.
0.
Nk at k.
1.
1. 1.
Have you
1,
got
sir.
all?
1.
Have you got for all these shape functions?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Have you checked it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After doing this, what we will do? Now our question is we have to calculate the temperature at interior point, whose coordinates are 6 5 na 6 5 I think. Okay. Now we have this equation, temperature at any point Txy, it is Ni plus Nj Tj plus Nk Tk. This equation we have, it is for interpolation polynomial. Temperature at any point, okay, any point we can calculate by using this equation, Ni Ti plus Nj Tj plus Nk Tk. Now it is asked to calculate the temperature at this location at point P, whose coordinates are, I think, how much it is? Whose coordinates are 6 5 na
5 6 6 5 6
6
5.
5 6 5. So here when you want to calculate the temperatures at 6 5, then you have to calculate the shape functions at 6 and 5. You have to calculate the all shape functions at 6 and 5. Okay, you have shape function equations. Okay, and in shape function equations you put the values of this point. Okay, values of the coordinates of this point. Now I will calculate one by one. Now for calculation of the temperature at 6 5, we have to calculate the shape function matrix at 6 5. That means Ni at 6 5, Nj at 6 5, Nk at 6 5. We know this Ti, Tj, Tk. This is Ti, this is Tj, this is Tk. Only variable is Ni, Nj, Nk. That Ni, Nj, Nk we need to calculate at this point because we want to calculate the temperature at this point. Okay, at point P. So we have to calculate the shape functions at point P. Okay. Now first shape function Ni. Already we have calculated the equation of Ni. Okay. Shape functions at 6 5. See here. You have shape function equation. Where is shape function equation? This one. This one. Ni equal to 1 upon 14, 40 minus 2x minus 4y. Okay. Now I want to calculate this shape function Ni at 6 5. 6 5. So I have to put the value of x equal to 6, x equal to 6 and y equal to 5. How much you will get here when we put x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 5? 1 upon 14.
4 by 7. 4 by 7.
4y. Okay, you keep 8 by 14 as it is. Not necessary to do the all calculations. You can keep 8 by 14 or you can write 4 by 7 also. Okay. Okay, I will write 8 by 14. Now next you calculate the Nj for this. Nj at 6 5. How much it is? Nj, put the value of x is equal to 6, y is equal to 5. 24 24
5 by 14.
5
5 by
by
14.
5 by 14. Okay. After that you calculate the Nk at 6 5. Nk at 6 5. How much you will get?
1 by 14.
3 by something na? 3 by 14 na?
1 by 14, sir.
1 by 14. Okay. Oh yes, correct. 1 by 14. 1 by 14. Okay. Now here we have calculated the shape functions at 6 5. This is your Ni, this is your Nj, this is your Nk. Okay. Now one more property of the shape function I have told you in one dimensional case, that is addition of all shape functions at any point on the element is 1. Now you can check the shape functions by adding these all the shape functions. Now what is addition of these three shape functions at 6 5? When we add these three equations or these three terms, what you will get? What you will get?
1.
1. 1 means our shape functions are correct. Okay, we have calculated Ni at I, Nj at j, Nk at k. We got 1 1 1. Also we have taken the addition of shape functions at points P, and that addition also we got 1, means our shape functions are satisfying the properties. That means our shape functions are correct. That means these shape functions are correct. After that we need the temperature at 6 5. Temperature at 6 5. Now you put these values of the shape functions in this equation. Also you put the values of the temperatures in this equation. Now that you will get T at 6 5. T at 6 5. Now you put the values and calculate. Here this is 8 by 14 Ni, Nj is 5 by 14, Nk is 1 by 14. Now this is your Ti 100, Tj 80, Tk 110. 110. You check this calculation whether it is correct or wrong. I think it is wrong. You check this
Hello?
calculation. Yes, yes.
So 57 येते आता.
57.
93.57.
Yes.
93.57.
Yes, yes. It is 93.60. Intentionally, I have written here a wrong answer. Why I have written wrong answer? I will tell you. I will tell you. Now you tell me correct answer. Yes, what is correct answer?
93.57.
93.57. Okay. Now see here why I have written this as a wrong answer. I will tell you. In notes also that is same thing. 93.57. 93.57. See here in unit test 1. Unit test 1. I have asked one problem on thermal analysis. Okay. Thermal analysis. And in that temperature of rod at one end is 80. Okay, and you got temperature at this end, it is 83. Okay. Now see here, if heat is flowing from this to this one, if temperature at this location is 80, temperature 83, and temperature at this location is 80, the temperature on this rod or at any point on the rod, it should be in between 83 and 80. Am I right? If your temperature is 75 or 73 or 78 like this, then this answer is wrong. You have to remember. You have done, a lot of students have done this mistake. At one end they have calculated temperature 83, at one end they have calculated temperature 80. Okay, and in between they have calculated 75, 78, 79 like that. Okay, that temperatures are wrong. Same thing is here also. If your temperature at this location is 100, here it is 80 and here it is 110, this temperature should be less than highest value and greater than the lowest value. That means it is in between 110 and 80. Okay, you have to remember this. लक्षात आलं का? याच्यातलं टेम्परेचर आहे ते याच्यापेक्षा मोठं असू शकत नाही, 110 पेक्षा मोठं असू शकत नाही आणि 80 पेक्षा लहान असू शकत नाही. यू हॅव टू रिमेंबर दिस. ओके, इट शुड बी less than this 110 and greater than 80. You make it correct. It is not 129, it is 93.51. Okay, now this is the temperature at P 65. Now next thing we have to calculate the heat flux. Now see here, heat flux is vector quantity because it is in case of one dimensional we are considering the heat flow only in one direction, but in case of two dimensional problems it is flowing in two directions. It is flowing in y direction as well as x direction. Okay, so you are getting the heat flow rate in x direction and heat flow rate in y direction. So we will get the two quantities, that is these things are there, qx and qy. Now qx is equal to k into dt by dx. I have not taken here negative sign because it is a two dimensional. Okay, now qx is equal to k into dt by dx, qy is equal to k into dt by dy. Okay, have you got it? If you are doubt, you can ask me. अक्षय पाटील काय डाऊट आहे का?
नाही सर, नो सर.
श्रेयस चौगुले?
No, sir.
Okay, you got the heat flux in x direction, heat flux in y direction. Okay, now qx is equal to k dt by dx, qy is equal to k dt by dy. Okay, after that, for calculation of k dt by dx and k dt by dy, you have to put this value of t. Here this t is variable t, means this is a t, this is the function of x and y, this is function of x and y. So your qx, that is k dt by dx, this equation becomes k into this variable temperature d dx of ni ti plus nj tj plus nk tk. Okay, just I have replaced this t by this one. Okay, because this t is your function of x and y, function of x and y. Now this t I have replaced by this equation. Now it is ni ti plus nj tj plus nk tk. Okay, after that I will put the values of ni ti nj tj nk tk. Before that, see here, when we differentiate this term separately means when I write this equation k into dni ti by dx plus dnj by dx into tj plus dnk by dx into tk means you will get this answer. Okay, I will explain here. Now see here now what I will do, I will differentiate this separate term. What I will get here, k is there. Okay, I will write here k dni by dx into ti. Ti is your constant term, that is 100 and something or 100. Ti is your constant term, therefore from derivative we can take out of the derivative this ti term. Now here there is a bracket plus dnj by dx into tj. Okay, plus next is dnk by dx into tk. Any doubt in this equation? Shreyas, any doubt in this equation? Can I write like this?
No, sir.
Can I write like this? Okay, now you have to put the value of ni here. This is your ni. Now what is the derivative of ni with respect to dx? You differentiate this ni. What is derivative of ni with respect to x? Yes, tell me. Akshay Shinde, what is derivative of ni with respect to x? Akshay?
Hello, sir.
Yes, what is derivative of ni with respect to x? You differentiate just this equation. Derivative of ai is
what?
yes. Derivative of ai is 0
0
plus
plus 1.
bi. Am I right? Bi
Yes, sir.
plus 0 means you will get bi by 2a. This derivative you will get bi by 2a. Bi by 2a. Okay. Now next one. Now when we differentiate second, sorry, this is bi by 2a. Sorry, first is sorry. I will correct it. I will write below this. Now this one here k is as it is. Next into this term is bi by 2a. Okay, into you have ti. Now what about the derivative of second term? nj
dj by 2a.
bj by 2a. bj by 2a. Okay, into tj or next plus
bk by 2.
bk by 2a 2a into Tk. Okay. Now this derivative we will get. Now when we take 2a common from this, you will get this equation. You see here k by 2a. You can see here if I take this 2a from here, and from here out of the bracket, I will get k by 2a bi ti plus bj tj plus bk tk. Madhrupkar बरोबर आहे ना? Okay, have you got this term? Any doubt in this term?
नाही सर नाही.
Okay. Next one. Now after doing this, now already we have calculated these values. K is given in the problem. What is K? K is I think 0.5 na? What is K? Given in problem. Akshay Patil K किती दिलाय?
0.5.
0.5. K is 0.5. 2a we have calculated, it is 14. Bi also we have calculated, bj also we have calculated, bk also we have calculated. Now you put the values. See here, this is your K, this one is your 2a, this is your bi, this is your ti, this is your bj, this is your tj, this is your bk and tk. After doing this calculation, you will get minus 3.57 watt per meter square degree centigrade as Qx. We have calculated Qx. Okay. Now any doubt in this case? If you have doubt, you can ask me. Rushikesh Dore. Rushikesh, if you have doubt, you can ask me. Rushikesh Dore, have you got it? ऋषिकेश डोरे आहे का? ऋषिकेश कुंभार,
Yes, sir.
have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me for Qy. Now Qy is your k dt by dy. Again you put t is equal to this one, that is k into d dx of ni ti nj tj, sorry d dy by d dy into ni ti plus nj tj plus nk tk. That means Qy is equal to, here it is y, yes, sorry, here it is y. Okay. Now you tell me what is derivative of this one. You calculate it.
K by 2a
K by 2a.
into CITI plus
Yes.
CJTJ plus CKTK.
Yes, correct. After that, you will get this value, that is 0.5 is K. This is 14. This is 14. Next, minus 4 into 100 plus 1 into 80 plus 3 into 110. Now its result is 0.35. Okay. Now have you checked these calculations? Rishikesh,
Yes, sir. Yes.
is it correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now important thing I want to tell you here. See here, what we are doing, we are not solving by this one. We are solving by writing these equations in matrix form. Now how we can write these equations in matrix form? See here your problem is over. Over. You can solve by this method also, but better way to solve these problems in matrix form. Okay. How we can solve this in matrix form, I will tell you. See here you have to put these equations. That means you put this t here in this equation, that is k into d dx of ni ti nj tj nk tk, then k into dt by d by dy ni ty ti nj tj nk tk, like this. Now how we can solve this by matrix form, I will show you. Now this is your temperature matrix. Okay, this is your temperature matrix. Now if you have this equation for heat flux, that is qx qy equal to the k dt by dx, k dt by dy. Now you replace this t by this equation, directly by matrix form. You can take k out of the matrix. K out of the matrix, you can see here. Here, I have written k as it is. Now I have written that equations as it is. Okay. Now after that, this product we can replace by these two matrices. This product we can replace by these two matrices. Okay. Or here it is again y. You correct it. Next one, you see here. You see this here. If you see the first equation and this equation or this equation, here T matrix is a constant matrix. T matrix is a constant matrix. Therefore, we are taking the derivative of Ni, Nj, Nk only. Now, so K is taken common. dNi by dx into Ti, that is dNi by dx into Ti. Okay, this is the first term. Second term is dNj by dx into Tj plus dNk by dx into Tk. This is your first equation. Am I right? This is your first equation. Okay. Into you have k. This is the first equation. You agree with this? This first equation just I have written in matrix form. And second equation is again same equation. Here k into dNi by dy into Ti plus dNj by dy into Tj plus dNk by dy into Tk. Okay, this is your second equation. Have you got it? These two equations just I have written in matrix form. Now this matrix is known as B matrix. Okay, that means here Qx Qi equal to the k into B into T. That is k into B is a square matrix. K is a constant term. It is a material property. B into you have T. Okay, and this T is your nodal values of the field variables. I will show you. Now I will see here. You see this one. Any doubt in this equation? Any doubt in this equation? If you have doubt, you can ask me. Shreyas Chogule, काय doubt आहे का? In this equation. You ask the doubts. If you don't have doubt, you can give the you can tell me there is no doubt. अक्षय पाटील काय डाऊट आहे का?
No, sir. No doubt.
पवार ऋतुजा माने, if you have doubt, you can ask me.
No, sir.
Okay. Now see here, this Qx Qi, it is written in matrix form. Okay, and differentiation of the shape function matrix. Here we will take this as a B matrix. How we can take, or why we have to take this as a B matrix, that you will get in next unit. Okay. Now when we take the derivative of this, derivative of first term, first Ni, it is Bi by 2a. Already you have calculated. Derivative of shape function ni with respect to x is bi by 2a. This is your bi by 2a. Okay. Second one, this one is bj by 2a. Bj by 2a already you have calculated. Third is bk by 2a. bk by 2a. Now here this is your ci by 2a. Okay. This is your cj by 2a. Okay. And this one is ck by 2a. Now when we take the 2a common from all the terms, common from all the terms, you will get bi, bj, bk, ci, cj, ck. Okay. And your equation becomes k by 2a, because we have taken 2a common from all the terms, and we have written bi, bj, bk, ci, cj, ck. Okay. Do you agree with this? Into you have ti, tj, tk. Now after that, here already I have told you, differentiation of the shape functions is known as B matrix. Differentiation of shape functions is known as B matrix. That means this matrix is B matrix, and here this B matrix will change from element to element, from discipline to discipline. Here for thermal two-dimensional element or thermal two-dimensional linear element, this is a B matrix. If we go for thermal one-dimensional element, it is different. Thermal two-dimensional higher order element, it is different. If we go for structural problems, it is different. Okay. Depending upon the discipline, this B matrix will change. You have to remember, this is the matrix formed by proper differentiation of the shape functions. Matrix formed by proper differentiation of shape functions. Now after that, we have to put the values in this equation. Now here k is 0.5 and 2a is 14, bi is already we have calculated -2, bj is 4, bk is -2, ci is -4, cj is 1, and ck is 3, and ti is 100, tj is 80, tk is 110. Now when we take the product of these two matrices, then you will get this as a qx and qy. You have to follow this method. You have to follow the matrix method. Are you getting this? Because everything we are writing in matrix. When we go for the applications, we are writing the equations in matrix form. Okay, and solving the, here this is only, these are only two equations. If number of equations are increased, then solution of these equations by matrix method is simple. Okay, otherwise it becomes complicated. Okay, any doubt in this thermal problem? Here this problem I have shown by two ways. ऋषिकेश शिंदे, काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? प्रीति डिगारे, if you have doubt you can ask me. राहुल शेळके, जे रिस्पॉन्स येत नाही त्यांची मी ॲब्सेंट लावणार आहे बरं का आता. ऋत्विक पाटील,
No doubt, sir. No doubt.
सायराज शिंदे, okay. Now you see this problem, okay, and you practice the same problem. Here variety in finite element method is less, but it has more number of steps, so it becomes complicated. Now after this next concept is interpolation polynomial for vector quantities. Now what is the concept behind this, I will explain here. Here in case of one dimensional element, we have considered the variation of the field variable only in one direction, that is u in x direction only. Okay, do I agree with this? But this is acceptable for one dimensional problems, because for one dimensional problems our displacement is varying only in one direction. Okay, not in more directions, because when we consider the tension compression elements, Okay, when we go for beam elements, it may vary in number of directions, but in case of tension compression, it is varying in only one direction. Now, when we go for thermal problems, your field variable is the temperature. Field variable is temperature. Okay. In case of one dimensional, there is no issue of the vector quantities. But when we go for two dimensional, and if we have thermal problem, our field variable is temperature. But temperature is not vector quantity. It is not direction dependent. So the solution or the problem which we have solved, that is acceptable problem. The polynomials which we have written, that are acceptable polynomials. Okay. It may be one dimensional, it may be two dimensional. If field variable is a scalar, then we will get only one problem. Now, if we go for the vector problems means when we go for the structural problems, you see this element, it is a structural element, Now, when we consider the structural element and when we consider the two-dimensional element, then if we consider the nodes, then at each node we have 2 degrees of freedom. Because if we consider the displacement is a vector quantity, and at each node we have two components of the displacement. At I node we have displacement in I direction, displacement in x direction, and we have displacement in y direction. At J node also we have displacement in x direction, we have displacement in j direction, or y direction. Now at K node we have displacement in x direction and displacement in y direction. Here I have written, you see here, ui is the displacement at node I in x direction. Now phi is the displacement of node I in y direction. Okay, do you agree with this? That means displacement has two components, one is x component and one is y component, because it is a vector quantity. Okay, now next one, here if we go for J node, we have displacement in x direction and displacement in y direction. Ui is the displacement in x direction and Vj is the displacement in y direction. Okay, now if we go for the node K, you have x displacement and you have y displacement. So here I have used the u notation for the x displacement and v notation for the y displacement. Now when we want to write the interpolation polynomial, so here same thing we have to write, that is u as a function of xy, and that displacement can be written as, here just you have to replace the field variable, that is ni ui, okay, plus nj uj plus nk qk. Now this is the variable displacement in x direction over this element. That means if you want to calculate the u displacement, you can use this equation. Now if you want to calculate the y displacement or displacement in y direction, then you have to use the same type of equation. It is also function of x and y, and interpolation polynomial is also same. Only difference is your, in place of ui, uj and uk, you have to write vi, vj, vk. Means you have, this is a displacement in x direction, now this is a displacement in y direction. You can see here, this is the interpolation polynomial for displacement in x direction, and second is the displacement in y direction, interpolation polynomial in displacement in y direction. Now see here, now when we want to write this in matrix form, you will get u phi is a variable displacement, as a variable displacement. This is u xy, this is v xy. It is equal to the ni 0, nj 0, nk 0 0 Ni, 0 Nj, 0 Nk into Ui, Uj, sorry, Ui, Vi, Uj, Vj, Uk, Vk. Now you see here. Now you see here, you will get the same equations. Now if you write the first equation, Ni into Ui plus 0 into Vi, that term will become 0. Nj into Uj plus 0 into Vj plus Nk into Uk plus 0 into Vk. Now can you get this equation? Can you get this equation? Now second equation, 0 into Ui, Ni into Vi, 0 into Uj, Nj into Vj, 0 into Nk, Nk into Vk. You will get this equation. Okay. Do you agree with this? Any doubt in this case? Here this is not complicated thing. Just we have to use more number of equations. Shreyas Chogle. Shreyas Chogle absent hai? Yes. Shreyas. Shreyas, if you are doubt, you can ask me, or if you have got this, you can explain to other students. Shreyas. Okay. Akshay Patil. Rishikesh Kumbar. Reply, please reply me.